in our sincerity and actually delivering for the very working people who've been left behind by our politics compared with what President Trump has been able to do.
Alright, what's up, Busters? So I'm sure everyone watching this video knows exactly who Hasan Piker is. And if you don't, all you need to know is he is a freaking goober. Now, he has been known to do a bunch of crazy stuff on his streams and say a bunch of crazy things, but I think this one really takes the cake and just shows that this man is clearly losing his mind. Like, he's going insane. Hasan doxes a user while threatening them with a firearm. This happened on his last stream. No ban. The crazy thing about this whole situation is he probably won't even see any repercussions for this. And if he does, it'll be something very minor, like a 24-hour ban or a 6-day ban where they unban him on the 3rd day. But if anyone else did anything like this, it would be a permaban and they would just be out of luck, which I don't entirely disagree. I think this behavior is unhinged and I think it should be a permaban. But I mean, since Dan Clancy loves to sniff Hasan's hot dog, I'm sorry, I don't want to get demonetized. I'm sorry. Since Dan Clancy loves on Hasan so much, he will not face any repercussions for this, which is just insane. And honestly, it just goes to show that Twitch as a platform is like 100% heading out the door. I would be surprised if Twitch is still around in a year, which honestly, I'm surprised it's lasted this long because I mean, Twitch has sucked for a long time. Let's be honest. It's just been on the downhill for a bit ever since the whole artistic nudity thing. Twitch has just been on the downhill for a long time. And I just wonder, when is the breaking point? When are we finally gonna say, you know what, Twitch is done, we're done using this platform? You know what the breaking point for me is? When you follow my Twitter. Yep, it'll break me down deep inside. That was kind of weird, but who cares? Follow my Twitter and make yourself happy today. Link in the description. I feel like I'm trying to sell you something. What the fuck? I'm sorry, just follow my Twitter and let's get into this. Now, Hasan's reasoning for threatening this man with a gun and doxing him is because the YouTuber in question told him to hang himself. Now, my only response to that is, dude, if you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. Like, as a YouTuber or as a streamer, or really anything on the internet, you're gonna get people telling you to kill yourself, to hang yourself, to whatever. Like, I don't understand how you're gonna let it bother you this much to the point of threatening them back. Like, just brush it off and not worry about it. You would think with you being a streamer for literal years by now, you would be perfectly fine with that. I mean, especially a political streamer who says some crazy shit like you do. I'm sure many people have told you to kill yourself. Now, I'm not saying it's justified. I don't think you should tell someone to kill themselves all because you don't agree with them. I think it's just kind of pointless. But I still don't think the streamer in question, the person who's getting told to kill themselves, should threaten that person with a gun. It just makes no sense and honestly just makes the situation worse as a whole. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and apologize for the quality of this clip. This is not my fault, alright? Tried to find a better one. I couldn't, okay? Okay.
Why'd you threaten a YouTuber with a gun? That YouTuber literally said, me and Zoran Mamdani should be hanged.
Who was this guy?
Some random fucking crypto dickhead. And then they got subsequently banned immediately, too.
That's a toy gun.
Yeah, it's also not
way.
a real gun.
Right.
It doesn't matter if it's a real gun or not. That's not the fucking point. The point is that you still threaten someone with a gun. And it's insane that how that guy is the one who got banned and not you. I'm assuming you meant got banned from his chat, but who knows? He probably got banned from Twitch as well because we all know how much Dan Clancy likes to tickle Hasan's meat. And with him being the CEO of Twitch, I wouldn't be surprised if that's exactly what happened. And it's just insane. Like, I'm gonna bring it back to my original point, which was, how the hell is this bothering you so much to get told to hang yourself, bro? You've been a streamer for years. I'm sure you've been told this plenty of times, and you should understand by now that they're not gonna do it. They're just yappers, bro. They're not gonna do anything to you. Chill the fuck out. You're fine. Hasan responds to chatter asking him about his crash out with a gun, compares it to Moist Critical doing the same thing.
What am I supposed to do if I'm the endless recipient of death threats? I can't even have a little bit of fun with it? Every single person that masturbated when Moist Critical did the exact same thing, okay, is now going, this guy needs to be banned immediately. Post haste, please.
You can call me a Critical fanboy. You can say I'm just trying to get into Critical's pants. You can say I'm dick riding Critical. And all those things may be true, yes. But when Critical did it, he wasn't actually threatening Sneeko. It was just him proving a point. He wasn't saying, Sneeko, I'm going to come to your house and murder you, bro. He was just explaining gun terminology to Sneeko. He wasn't directly threatening him like what you were doing. Moist Critical was just explaining the gun terminology to Sneeko. He was being a good YouTuber, a good friend, if you will, just like myself, which you should subscribe because I explain everything in the least amount of detail possible, just so that you can watch the video. You're welcome. You know, I probably should have played the Moist Critical clip before I started that little rant, but fuck it, here we are. Here's the clip. Roll that bitch. Why did I just say that? That sounds so fucking corny. I'm sorry.
You want me to watch your clips? Watch my clips. These are the only clips I'm watching. You were?
Now, the reason he keeps saying watch my clips while threatening me here is because during the stream, I couldn't watch him live because he just kept shouting slurs. So I said, watch my clips to see what I was saying about you. I had to communicate via Twitch clips. And I'm sorry to be that guy, this is like the grammar police of guns, but he's a fucking imbecile, you absolute buffoon. What you have there is not clips. These are mags. They're mags, not clips, you absolute fucking dummy. The same way that this is also a mag. They're all mags. Stop saying clips, you look fucking stupid here.
Oh man, it's been a long time since I've seen so much beauty in one clip. Oh man, I'm not gay, but Moist Critical. Hey man, that's all I'm gonna say. Fucking stupid. I was gonna like edit that clip, but I figured just let the whole thing play. Fuck it, it's a good clip. You like clips, you watched a clip, you're welcome. But anyways, back to the topic at hand here. You could tell that the difference between that clip and the Hasan Piker clip is Hasan is actively kind of threatening the guy with the gun, with him just walking around with it and then saying good luck when the guy told him he was gonna hang him. Like, it's obviously a threat. Critical is just showing gun terminology. Like, there's a huge difference, and comparing the two is pretty wonky. But since I'm just like Josh Gates and I leave no stone unturned, I'm going to answer the main question. Yes, Hasan, I did masturbate to that clip, and it was great, okay? I just want to put that out there. It happened, okay? I'm sorry. I'm not ashamed. It happened. I'm a retard, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'll have to deal with this. Anyways, this doesn't end with Hasan Piker, though. There is another fellow involved. Now, well, not really involved, but he just does stupid shit, too. It's a guy called Mike from PA or Mike PA, I'm not sure. But with this character, the only thing you need to know is he's the biggest simp ever. Like, it's genuinely sad to see this guy interact with females. It's sad. Just take a look for yourself here. It's you're gonna cry, okay? I'm sorry.
That's fine. I think that's fine. So if a guy pays for my tab,
I think I'm getting your attention. I feel like I touched like a vampire touching holy water.
can I help you?
What is little bro plotting here? What the hell? Who hits this pose when talking to a girl? That's just not what you do, bro. You just brought down your points by like 1,000%, dog. That's not the pose you hit. That's like for taking over the world or some shit. Or you just had a devious little shit and you're feeling yourself after that. You know, you really made it out of that bathroom alive, you know? That's the only time that pose is worth hitting, not when talking to a female. Man, I'm lucky to say that I'm not the best at talking to females, but at least I can hold my own in a conversation and not do that shit. Doxing is legal now on Twitch, I guess.
All right, chat, we're gonna find out who Finsane is. This guy's account is an old account. I want you guys to do everything you can to find Finsane's posts on every website. Let's find it out. Let's find out what his public posts are. Hey, I found you. Let's see some of your tweets. What have you liked? Oh, wait, you have a private? This is what you retweet, bro? This is it? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Why'd you run away? I gave you the attention you wanted. Blue Daisy. Okay, we've got another one. I think this might be the guy, hey, right? You're Canadian. It seems like you're disabled. He's wearing glasses. Let's get the research. What's the website that shows everybody's following? He deleted his entire internet history after I exposed him. Anger has a function. Rage serves a function. People will be able to buy Israeli passports like souvenirs. Our generation is going to clean this fucking country out of all the scum that supported Zionism.
Honestly, Twitch should just start using that as like their ad campaign to promote the site. I mean, that's pretty much all it has become now, is a bunch of political retards talking a bunch of shit and doxing people. And before people take that out of context, I don't care what political aisle you're on. I don't really give a shit about politics. I don't care who you support, who you don't support. It does not matter to me. But anyways, back to the topic at hand here. How did he dox multiple people? As you saw from that clip, it was multiple different people. How has he not been banned for this, dude? Like, Twitch is just on the decline like crazy. It's honestly just sad to see how big of a blind eye they turn to this shit when it's people that they like. But let it be a smaller creator or something like that and they're immediately gonna get banned for this shit. And even the bad thing is they ban people for doing shit that's not even against TOS, but they let blatant TOS violations go unchecked. It makes no sense, man, and honestly I'm just tired of talking about it. So that's gonna do it for this one, buckaroos. I'm sure there's gonna be more about this probably, but do I think Hasan will get banned? No. I wouldn't be surprised if he don't, which he's constantly avoided being banned for years after doing a lot of blatant TOS breaking shit, so it probably won't happen. But yeah, follow my Twitter and goodbye.
Good night, girl. I'll see you tomorrow.